So it's me back with another video. It's me. I'm here to tell you with another story. So, and this takes place in the house that I currently live in right now. So, when I was a kid, I used to love this one house that I would have to stay in with my Aunt Connie and Andrew and my mom. And we had 3 dogs. But then when my mom got married to Brian, we had to move to Brian's house, and Brian's house is currently where I live. So, my mom once told me that she kept hearing someone walking upstairs from her room to my bedroom and closing the door shut. And I was not even there. It was just my mom, and my mom told Brian, and then Brian's like, "You're crazy, it's nothing." But then one day when Brian's left alone, he hears the exact same thing, and he's like, "Oh," and then when Mom comes home, he's like, "Okay, you're not crazy, there's a ghost here." And I started sensing that spirit in my mom's room when in like 2016. So, I have a bunch of Nerf guns, and I just use them. And, I was always a little bit scared to go into my mom's room, because I didn't like the feeling that I was getting in there, because I felt like I was kind of being watched. And so, I grabbed my Nerf gun, and for some reason, I was idiotic enough to think that these Nerf guns would protect me. And I'm still idiotic enough to think that. So, every day, from now on, I have my guns trained on that door whenever I go to get a pop, something to eat, or if I left something downstairs. Like, once I left one of them down there, and then I went down there to go get it, but I didn't go without one of my other Nerf guns. So, what I did do now, and today, well, before I start with today, and it feels like every night in my own room, I feel like there's something in there. And the creepiest thing I could actually see in my room was my fan. In the dark, it looks like a small child that's about half my size looking at me, even though it doesn't show any eyes. And my mom says that's a nice ghost, but I have these suspicions because I know a thing or two about ghosts, and that a lot of ghosts are not nice. And once, when I was being watched by a friend of my mom's named Michelle, well, before Michelle even got there, I looked in my room, and it looked like something had moved. Like, not like any object, just like a figure. Like, right behind the bed. So, I went in there to check it out, and there was nothing there. As you would expect from a demon. No, not a demon. A spirit. And, so I told Michelle, and Michelle's like, "There's nothing there." Well, I'm telling you, I saw something. I can sense something in there. And she's like, "No, you're just seeing things." But I know for one that I do not see things that are not real. I see things that are real. Most of the time, anyway. So, and now, I get thirsty in the night, so I have to go outside of my room, but I don't bring my Nerf guns, because I don't want to attract any attention from my mom or Brian, because I don't want to wake him up. So, I usually go to the bathroom to get the water. And I do not like the fact that I feel like I'm being watched during the day. But at night, and all the lights are off, I feel like I'm being watched, and I feel like something wants to kill me. So, and that's pretty much what's been happening. And today, I'm like, I walk up to my mom's room and I just yell out, "Show yourself!" And, but nothing happened. But I knew there was something in my mom's room. It just didn't want to make itself known. And you see, another thing that makes me more scared of it is that whenever Brian leaves for work, it's that, well, all the lights are off. And I hate that a lot. And I'm currently holding one of my Nerf guns right now, which is the Flip Fury. And, I seriously... like, if I hear the dogs barking, I think it's something that they hear or see. So I mostly tell them to stop, or I go down there to check it out myself. And I don't see anything, and I'm like, it's probably the ghost. But sometimes I can hear lawnmowers outside, so then I know what's really, why they're getting riled up for. So, to this day, I still live in this house. And I don't care if it's a nice ghost or a mean ghost. I sense something coming from my mom's bedroom. And I do not like being left alone. Like, this first started when I found out that I could actually watch videos on YouTube from my phone to the TV. And whenever Mom would come home, she would tell me that I would have to watch the videos in her room. That's when I first started sensing the whole thing. And I keep telling her that I really don't like watching YouTube videos in there because for some reason your room creeps me out because I didn't know what was wrong with me at first. Until now. And my eyes lock on that doorway to my mom's room still to this day when I leave my own room. And that is a fact. Unless the door's closed, then I feel slightly safer. And that's your story time for the day, and peace!